night, Friday night. Not going to hit the bars. It's a busy night for the bars, so it's not a great night to go out anyway. But the main reason I'm not doing it is because I've got a historical tour thing on through Internations at 8 AM tomorrow. So I've got to go over to District 4 early tomorrow morning. So, oh, there's bloody aggressive motorbike. I've got the green light, they keep still bloody pushing it. So yeah, I'm not going to go to the bars, but what I will do is I want to check out this really good restaurant, this apparently a home cooking restaurant called De Long, and it's got a really big wrap, and just check it out, and then go back and have a quiet night before I catch up with these people tomorrow. Could be a total disaster. There's about 19 of us apparently going, and it's just an historical tour of a couple of museums and things, and then a brunch. So look, I don't know, I've never done an Internations meetup before, and I get a feeling a lot of it is networking. A lot of these people are expats working in Vietnam for multinationals, and they're probably just trying to do a bit of networking. Not everybody that's going is like that, but nearly everybody's profile has the company they work for, so it gives you an indication of what it's like. And they go to some fairly upmarket places for dinner and what have you, and drinks. I mean, it's affordable, but I mean, if you're not too thrilled with the company, why would you bother? So I'll suck it and see. You know, there's 19 people. There might be a couple of live wires amongst them. Obviously, you would assume they're interested in history. The woman running it's a Vietnamese woman, and she might be a little. I hope she's not too anal retentive, because she sort of talks about wearing traditional garb to go and do this historic walking tour, and I'm certainly not going to do that. I'll just wear long pants. I'm going to wear my long pants because she said that shows respect and what have you, and you can't have thongs and stuff. And I'm going to wear my long sleeve shirt. So I'll be in some slightly more upmarket clobber for once, which isn't a bad thing. Strange it's 8 AM though. It's a pretty early start. Anyway, look, I'll get a grab bike over there. Unless I sleep in. If I sleep in, well, forget it. But otherwise, I think, nothing ventured, nothing gained. It could be total crap. It depends on the people, I guess. And I don't know, I might get bored shitless with it too. So, but I am interested in the history, and a bit of historical background on buildings in Saigon is of interest to me. But again, it depends on the people. But I was thinking of pulling out, but I'm glad I haven't. I'll give it a go. If it's a dud, no big loss. I'll hit the bars tomorrow night anyway, so I'll get my my partying fix there. So I'm not overly worried. Yeah, this is the street that this restaurant's in. It's 1:30 on this side. Not that every place has numbers, unfortunately, but I think I know roughly where it is. Oh, that one has 180, 184. There you go. Yeah, looking at 130. It's not too far down the road. So I'll check it out, see what the nosh is like. It's supposed to be very good. Gets about a 4. Oh. Again, noise. Vietnam noise. It gets about a 4.5 rating on Google, which is very high for a restaurant. Because no matter how good a place is, you'll find someone that won't be happy with the place. They'll always have a bone to pick. So, yeah, we're getting closer to it. But, we'll just see. Apparently it's supposedly 2 restaurants in one, and you've got to ask which one you want to go to, which is a bit damn confusing. I mean, I don't know how that works. Maybe they just mean upstairs or downstairs. I've got no idea, but the price seems to be very reasonable. Someone said that they had 3 courses for 2 people. It was 360,000 dong. So that's 20 bucks or so, 25 bucks maybe. Pretty damn cheap for so much food. So I won't be eating that much. So anyway, 142. Oh, there are some numbers, unbelievable. So not far away now. That's it there, I think, with those multi-colours. That would be the De-Long. Yeah, I recognise it from the photos. Yeah, pretty sure that's it. Yeah, that would be it. Where these people are going. Actually, we've got the menu at the front there. There you go. Yeah, there's De-Long. Yep. Okay, well it's Friday night. Hopefully I can get a seat. We'll see how we go. There's a couple just got in before me, so seems to be tables there. So I don't know if you can see this, but that says out of order on the menu. I've never seen that before. I assume they mean out of stock. I don't know. I assume it's not available anyway. But that's a first. Yeah, that's the menu. It looks good. Yeah, the prices are good. Well, that's my greens, spinach. Call it morning glory, but I'm sure it's spinach because it's the same in Vietnamese. It's what I bought today at the co-op. So we'll see what I can do with my purchase when I get around to it. And it's the rice. So far so good with the greens, and the calamari didn't take too long to turn up afterwards either. So we'll go the whole hog. Well, everything was fine at that restaurant right up until the end, when I went up there to pay the bill, and they tried to give me a bill that was 3 times as much as it's supposed to be. So that wasn't flash. I couldn't read it either. It was terrible light print, and it was very dark. There was no light there at the counter. It's a shame because it was excellent service and food prior to that, but yeah, that's not great. You should know who your customers are. So that was a negative. And also it cost a little more than it stated on the, it was only marginal, but I'm wondering whether they add 10% VAT or something, because it was more than I'd expected too. So I calculated it should have been 165 and it was 181. There's not much difference, but it appears as if some sort of a tax was levied on top of the actual bill. It's annoying when they don't include that in the actual price. So up until that point, it was excellent, really excellent. But you know, there's so many areas where you can stuff up when you're running a restaurant. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't pan the place. It's very good food and what have you, and I guess it's worth a second go. But yeah, give the customers the right bill. It's pretty basic. So yeah, but I'm feeling quite satisfied. And it was pretty full. It's a pretty popular place, so they were busy. It's a Friday night too, so cut them some slack. It is the busiest, probably their busiest night of the week. Guy sitting next to me, he was with a young Vietnamese girl, and it sounded like he was an Aussie guy, and he would have been probably older than me. And she didn't look that old to me at all. She looked, I reckon she would have been in her 20s, just. Anyway, I think I heard a couple of other Aussie accents there as well. And yeah, a few middle-aged people. It wasn't a young crowd as such. So. Anyway, I've tried it now, give it a review, and I may go back, we'll see. But I wouldn't do it every night because it's not, I mean, it's not expensive, but it's not super cheap either. You know, I don't need to go to a restaurant like that every week. It's about 7:45, I'm heading off to an Internations walking tour, on Saturday morning. And my Grab guy was just across the road. I couldn't see him. He's actually waving to me, so someone else told me he was there. So there's plenty of Grab guys around here. Not as bad as around Pasteur. So got him straight away, so no problem. To go right up as far as you can go now. This could be it. Oh, this could be it here. Yeah, this is probably okay. Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah. Yep. Come on. Got to get this hard part is getting this off. Yeah, can't be it. I have to pay 10,000 to get into the museum. That wasn't mentioned in the Internations screed, so hopefully I'm in the right place here. I don't know, there's a whole lot of buses though. There'll be a whole lot of bus tours as well. This could be a schmozzle. I don't know. Oh, the school kids will listen. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you think there's anything there of use to you or entertainment or whatever, and either do that or give me a thumbs up, or if you're feeling really energetic, do both. That'd be great. But please don't ignore me. That's the worst thing you can do on YouTube, is be ignored.